this Abnamoe's ungrateful statement, Buniaye with Ola Michael, is what I played for you. Do you understand? I want to play the song.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point,
the song from Kwame Nkrumah Tikesia. All right, so watch it here, and this is
as when they know what quite acquire media general. I was a first video no, na me do man for comments and be at the mama back the boss same. Mama Letty.
I mean, I just speak it from the gossip page for you, and credit to GH whatever is their English name. And so I mean, all the issues are that the biggest trending issue that is happening right now all over the place is Ama McBrown's movement to media general, and I think that this is all they wanted us to have, and they've had it. I hope they'll be happy now, because it's working. We are all talking about it. But whether it is a sign of ungratefulness on the side of McBrown, or it is an upliftment or a movement from one state to the other, or because of the incident and the issues that occurred, this is where I'm saying that in this life we are moving. Do we think before talking, or we think whilst we are talking? That's my issue. Which of them are we doing together? Because what people are saying, the issues going around, the things that are happening to us, it's so much high to desire to talk about it, because my issue is I don't get it. McBrown has decided to move. Is it bad? The fact that despite trained McBrown, the fact that despite made McBrown, does it stop her from going to other places? Remember on the page I say, thinking before talking, or talking whilst you are thinking. So be careful, because the headline news of Abnamoe is that Abnamoe says XYZ concerning concerning what McBrown has done, and it is not fair for McBrown to do what she has done. Is that not what they said? And once it's not fair for Abnamoe saying what it is, and blah 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 blah, whatever it is. My issue is that it's straightforward jacketing. And I'm saying this thing because, is it true that McBrown is Boniaye? McBrown is Boniaye, or an opportunity has come and she qualifies for it, and she sees the better of her? Maybe she was poached. If you have value, you are poached. If you have value, they move you from one state to the other. I was trying to get you Nana and Kwame Nkrumah Tikesia's music. Unfortunately, I'm not getting it. But the issue is that people are insinuating. People are reading between the lines. People are thinking before talking.
Offer the singer, obviously, this one dear is for Madame.
I can't get a song.
Comments for a deba upon Tina. Young Queen, you could see a year, could see
now watch, listen to the song. My This was a morning show.
I was up for way and reaction if you despite media. I'm the best.
Two serious adults on a morning show Adia Chebia OK FM. And this is how they sang this song. My ye sumina, my ye sumina, my ye gre. I like what we are music. After singing this song, people say it is because McBrown have left United Showbase. My issue is that thinking before talking or talking whilst thinking, which one works for you? Has McBrown been Boniaya? I mean, let's face it. If she's Boniaya, we should talk about it. Because you see, everybody wants to achieve something in their life. And people move from one state to the other. And anytime you move, you should move because you are moving from a better place to a more better place. But in this instance, McBrown, who was she? McBrown was an actress, one of the Kumewood, and still an actress. And I think I just saw a movie recently, even doing a stage play. Recently, I think was the 6th March or 4th March. So she has upgraded. Yes, because the first place we saw her doing loud TV entertainment was United Showbase. But Ama McBrown started the Abing show. And if anybody will talk about it, that show was pre-recorded very late. Myself and McBrown, we cooked fufu at 1 o'clock. Thanks to my PA. We were at a particular location, airport residential area, recording the Abing show. Myself, McBrown, and the team. We finished cooking fufu at 1 p.m. or is it 1 a.m. we call it? How much here? 1 a.m. Yes. We left around 2 something. Myself, my PA. They started around 4 till 1. So, for her to become the TV goddess, she was doing something like a Bing show with Maggie. Yes, I remember. Was it Maggie or Onga? Maggie, I brought it home. Maggie, yes, I took it home. Maggie. With a hamper she gave me. It was an interview after cooking. It's unfortunate that immediately she started the McBrown's kitchen. I have not been there yet, but I've cooked with her before. If you watch that Bing show, and if you go and watch the ones that they recorded on social media, on YouTube, I'm making a lot of headlines because it was a good conversation between myself and Ama McBrown. So for me, I met her on TV earlier before United Showbase. However, the itch of McBrown, the beaming out of McBrown, became louder on the biggest platform called United Television. And we all know that when it comes to UTV, anything they take, they make it, blow it, and make it big. And unfortunately, or fortunately for McBrown, she met the right hand, the strong hand, the invisible force of the Despite Media Group, especially when it comes to television. The godfather of the entertainment industry, Dr. Father Dixon Na, was the brain behind the conception of what we call the Unite Entertainment. That entertainment program that hits Saturday, and any program in Ghana goes to sleep. No television in Ghana has the level of viewership like the United Showbase that happens. And McBrown became the screen goddess through that show. thanks to Father Dixon. Yes, because you see, McBrown has a lot of people doing production with her. I know Chami Kofi does most of the high sensitive because I hear his voice. Most of the adverts, the voiceover, it becomes Chami Kofi's voice. You know Chami Kofi on Angel. I don't know whether McBrown's manager is Chami Kofi. I don't know that. But I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. That one day, I heard Chami Kofi on radio on Angel FM saying, McBrown is coming out with something very big. I pray this is not a big thing he said, because today I will ask him. But my issue is that, is McBrown taking a decision to move ahead better than where she is or where she was? Or she's just moving to do an equalizing game for a hungry media house? The word hungry media house, don't forget the word hungry media house is not in your connotation, but it's like she's making it and everybody wants to have who is making it. When it comes to relationship issues in Ghana, whoever has a radio station, a TV station, and have never encountered Councillor Luttrell before, honestly, for me, you are still doing test transmission. Because nobody talks relationship in this whole wide world than myself. So if you have the opportunity, honestly speaking, to have a relationship talk show, and you don't bring Councillor Luttrell. So if somebody have taken me and I'm doing what I'm doing for them, and somebody else want to hit everybody in Ghana, one of the first things they'll do is that they'll come and look for me. So McBrown moving, is it a sign of ungratefulness? Is it a moment of ungratefulness? Is it Boniaya Trumufelo? Is it Trumufelo? I like the Gawa. Trumufelo is not Trumu, it's Trumufelo. An ungrateful person. Is it that McBrown is ungrateful? Or an opportunity has come and she's grabbed it? Which one is the case? Because if we are saying she's ungrateful, if you are saying McBrown is not being fair, if you are saying McBrown has not been fair to the Despite Media Group, are we being fair? Are we thinking before talking? Or talking whilst thinking? Which one? Because all the trending issues. Well, Monica has written a story. Let me read it. Monica says, she is not ungrateful. Human beings are ungrateful because sometimes when we use our strength to do something for people, like those who honor works, who look, if I want to read, I have to read it not the way it's written, but what she might think, because I'm trying to think whilst talking. Yeah. So let me read again. Please, she's not ungrateful. Oh. Human beings are ungrateful because sometimes when we use our strength to do something for people, like those who own the work, doesn't respect the people who work for the owner. So please, he's not ungrateful. I think what she wants to say is that McBrown is not ungrateful, but at times the people we work for, they don't appreciate what we do, and then when we take a decision, they say we are ungrateful. Monica, I've read your thing, but the typo didn't go well. So I'm saying, is it an ungratefulness on the side of McBrown? Or she's advancing from one stage to the other? Share the page, it's a conversation. Thinking before talking, or talking whilst thinking, or thinking whilst talking. That's the right word. Nana McBrown leaving the Despite Media, is it a sign of ungratefulness? Because she's trending everywhere. And her trends, when you hear, we thought We taught you everything, McBrown. Boniaye, Abna Ola Michael. But going back to play the story, unfortunately, what Abna said was not Abna. Abna was trying to be sugarcoating and say, McBrown is all of us our sister. And yes, because McBrown is a friend to Abna Moe. I'm trying to refuse heat from hitting my phone. Now, let me read this one too. PSA Esther performs for McBrown. Hey, hey, what a royal welcome. What a royalty. We just heard that AJ Sapon from City FM has moved to Media General. But I think she didn't go to Onwa FM or Onwa TV. So they didn't do a royal welcome like this. But here comes a royal welcome with royalty. PSA Esther, one of the leading gospel musicians in the female category right now, was there to welcome McBrown. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going to say it's jealousy? So watch it. Oh, what's happening? What's happening to internet? What's happening to internet? So PSA Esther was there. You can just see the picture in case you don't even hear the sound. That's PSA Esther. That's PSA Esther. Now the issue is that my question is McBrown ungrateful? Because God created you for a big purpose. Somebody's post on McBrown on Facebook, and they posted a picture smiling, ever beautiful, ever presentable, Ama McBrown. I mean, the face for everybody. Everybody who is even not a friend to McBrown is posting McBrown and writing something about McBrown. Ama McBrown is XYZ. Ama McBrown is OBD. When people cough some, don't let anybody lead you with anything. When they are coughing, cough some. Those of you who want to marry, let me tell you something. Listen, can you imagine that a man was sick and went to the hospital and she was giving? Now look at what they are doing now. Right now, when I finish my video, they show 8 people came to me. See how the video comes. 8. 211K verified page. 26 people are those who are following me. And I come and I'm doing live. And I get 3 people watching me. When I go and say, Boniaye, Trumu failure, then you say I'm saying do now. No, we went high. We went higher. We went higher. But we'll deal with it. Don't worry. Nobody can sit on our interest. I don't know why. Am I live? Because I am wondering. Is it internet? Is it the internet? Is it the internet? Now I speak English like, is it the internet? Yeah, I have to move from where I am. Maybe the internet is doing the thing. There's too many messages here. Okay, so, all right, so so they were all here, and I didn't see it. Okay, so let me read this one too. Selassie says, Akoshana is watching. Okay, Selassie is watching. Akoshana is watching. Please, she's not ungrateful. I read that one. Then the next one is that, please, in this life, we all move forward in life. And besides, she knows what is best for her. This is coming from Benedicta. Lucy says, I don't think she is ungrateful. Wrong time. I don't think she's ungrateful. I don't think she's ungrateful. I lost concentration because there was a question asked that it was a wrong time question. But let me go. I don't think she is ungrateful. What about footballers? They move from one team to the other. What about that one? Are they ungrateful too? All right, that's a question asked. How is this ungrateful on her side? She's just exploring the industry. However, I see it needless. I see it needless for what ceremony of a welcome. So somebody says that these are the comments that are coming. Keep your comment coming, but remember, in your commentary, one of the things you should not forget is that you are thinking whilst you're talking, or talking whilst you're thinking. Are you thinking before talking, or talking whilst you are thinking, or thinking whilst you are talking? Because whatever you write, there will be a headline attached to it. As I speak to you right now, one of the challenges that we are having is that people finish talking and then they go back and say, I have taken the story of McBrown, because everywhere McBrown is trending. And I think I have to go to Ghana Web. I've not been to Ghana Web this morning. These are Google Trends, and means that she is trending everywhere. McBrown is trending everywhere. Everywhere you go is another McBrown. Everywhere you go is another McBrown. And once it's McBrown who is trending everywhere, we also want to do a lot of trending issues, because the road show right now has taken a new shape. And the new shape of the road show is that we are on the road. And the most important thing that we know about being on the road is this. Watch it coming to you. It is nothing but wonderful stories like what you are hearing. We have come a long way. Yes, and you know when silence then breaks like that, it means that I just lost my driver behind the seat through vanishing means. Is McBrown ungrateful? Is Nana McBrown ungrateful? That is what we're trying to understand. Please share the page. We can't be verified and be doing 3 and 4. This is a verified page. And one of my followers was asking, is it because we're verified that is why people don't come? No. People are fatigued, but let's learn. Boniaya Otrumu failure, with all the issues that are happening, everybody is saying their own. Everybody is saying something. Somebody has a reason why McBrown's issue has not been dealt well with us. And their reasons are they are different reasons. There are many reasons why McBrown would take a move like that. And one of the reasons why McBrown would take a move like that, like somebody just told me, is because she wants to move on. She wants to advance in the media landscape. And somebody made the footballers, as they move from Real Madrid to Chelsea, from Liverpool to Pedwasi. What's the team in their place? Bofwa. All those things. Siesta was there. Is McBrown ungrateful? Has she really done anything bad for leaving media general, for leaving despite media? Because I remember that McBrown, when left for delivery, the show regularly was kept for her. McBrown had no replacement. Now watch it. I'm doing analysis. And I'm saying that you either think before you talk, or you talk whilst you are thinking. So I'm doing both. I think before I talk, and I talk whilst I'm thinking. And this is where you might not like me. But if it is liking me, which is the reason why I'm talking, then your mind and my mind will be the same. But this is analysis towards the McBrown saga. And McBrown is all of us, the TV goddess. And we all love what she does. Maybe you don't, but I do. The only issue with McBrown was that She kept saying she doesn't like the trending issues, the stories that are making headlines, the troubles. So, for example, the video of... Now, McBrown has another story here coming from Abraham. McBrown had no proper education. We groomed her. You see the way they are reporting her. That's what I'm saying. Now listen, think before you talk, or talk whilst you are there, or talking or thinking whilst you are talking. It's something. There's a headline right now that just came. McBrown had no proper education. We groomed her. Abner Moet. McBrown had no proper education. We, despite media, groomed her. The proper education McBrown didn't have, that Abner is discussing. Is it proper education in terms of first degree, second degree, third degree, fourth degree, or it is about being a journalist, going to school of journalism? Which one? Which one? No, which one is the discussion? The proper education is what? Is it that McBrown has not been to school before she can read and write? So another headline just popped up, and I'm not lying to you. Watch it. That is there. So I'm saying that think before you talk, or talk whilst you are thinking, because they can capture your headline story, they can capture what you are saying, they can pick up your story, and can crash your head whilst what you said was not what you meant. Bonia's song, was it sung for McBrown? Was it? Abner Moe's discussion was directly on McBrown. Yes. I want to ask the views of panel members, hosts, resource people, pundits on the Despite Media platform. Does it represent the Despite Media? Because in Michael's submission, people believe that the fact that you work there, you should know everything, which is senseless. It doesn't work that way. It's far away from the truth. Is McBrown ungrateful? Part 1 and 2. Is McBrown ungrateful? Part 1 and 2. Thinking before talking, or talking whilst thinking. There are more videos coming up, but we want to know whether the action of McBrown is a sign of ungratefulness or what. Because there are too many issues, and likely in the evening I'm going to continue the part 2 of this conversation. I want to end here by reading your comments that you have sent me. But before I read your comment, let me dash quickly to GhanaWare, the entertainment segment of GhanaWare. And let me see what they are saying about McBrown. Oh my God! McBrown had no proper education. We groomed her to become a TV presenter. Abner Moet. Headline news. GhanaWare. Check out McBrown's latest message amidst backlash after exiting Despite Media. Ama McBrown has exhibited disloyalty and ungratefulness. Ola Michael. Attack on McBrown by some desperate media workers gives us a bad image. Efia Pokua. You remember Efia Pokua saga as well. Vim Lady says that the attack on McBrown give desperate media a bad image. I'm only picking up the McBrown stories. Nanaba McBrown details how she was deported. Okay, so this one is a different story. So McBrown. The movement of McBrown from Despite Media to join Media General, is it a sign of ungratefulness? Do we call it ungratefulness? If Schwarzenegger on McBrown's issue says that McBrown is the sister, but her welcome is something else. Ladies and gentlemen, it's part 1, 2, and 3, but this is part 1 of the McBrown saga. Is McBrown ungrateful in moving forward to Media General after working for Despite Media United Showbase, a show that she has no replacement? McBrown had no replacement when it comes to no replacement. There was no replacement. And I'm just looking at Media General, that who can move out of the place and become a replacement for McBrown. Just to go there for shaggy reasons. Who can go there? Well, Miss Becky says this is not ungratefulness. Ladies and gentlemen, think before you talk. 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 Very, very essential. Very, 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 very essential. Or think while you are talking. Good morning. Well, let's make it better than this. We've done well today. Let's make our show better. The new road show is entitled Thinking Before Talking, or Talking Whilst You Are Thinking. My name is Councillor George Lutrod. You can reach me directly on 0277 609 644. Abla Moe, I know by this time she's crying because she's in the headline news. And she's going to do everything to redirect and recorrect what has happened. And Vim Lady, as a member of the staff of Despite Media, who has still been working, even though we don't see her physically, has come to react that the way the people in Despite Media are behaving is painting a bad picture for Despite Media. Ladies and gentlemen, opinions are like noses, and anywhere you want to post it, you can poach it there, but not on my nostrils. This is the counselor stick. Thinking before talking, or talking whilst you're thinking. Join me tomorrow, same time, same place. But this evening, we might have part 2 of the ungratefulness of McBrown. Is McBrown ungrateful? Is Nanaba McBrown ungrateful? Is she ungrateful, or it is just that her star has brightened and now people see value in her and has put her? How long will she be with Media General? Is she going to repeat the same show she's doing here? United Showbase is going to do United Onua. What at all is she bringing on the table? She is an entertainer. What is she bringing on the table? That she has the capacity for the Media General VIP? Is she going to be on both platforms? We will see her moving on TV3, or we should remain at Media General and be on Onuya alone. My friend, life is not stagnant. Life is a flow. Life is currency. Today, I'm working and I work at the mortuary. Every time I tell people I want to resign, the first thing I ask myself, who is going to employ me? Because a mortuary work is not a common job. I've been trained so much how to see the face of a dead body who died in happiness and in tears. Who at all will use me the way I am? Even looking at you, you hate me to the core. You don't like me. You pretend I am your best, but I'm still hanging around with you. You pretend without me you can't leave, but I'm still hanging around with you. Boniaye Otrumu Felo is McBrown Otrumu Felo. Ladies and gentlemen, we will not work without trending issues in this country. As we speak, there are more issues I'm supposed to discuss today. God willing, tonight, it shall be something else. 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 Matter. Hey, good day.